Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today we're going to be doing some T6 Abyss. I haven't done this in quite a bit of time. I just felt like doing some T6 Abyssal Dead Space to earn some nice ISK. The last time I tried to earn some good ISK was from doing some Triglavian hunting in a golem, and it didn't go exactly the way I hoped to, or I mean it took a lot longer than I expected. So it's nice to do the Abyss when you just want to just get a bit of quick ISK making going on. And I also wanted to just spice up my abyssal skills as well. This room right here, Charybdis Taranis, is not a nice room to encounter, especially if we're in the Gamma site, because Gamma site increases shields. These waves have a lot of shields in them, or these NPCs, so they're amplified a lot, take a longer time to do. But luckily this is a pretty easy Charybdis Taranis wave. One is because we've got this like explosive resistance reduced, so we're going to just generally speaking do more damage. Also because we actually have got the Scylla Taranis right here. It's a bit easier in terms of time, like it goes a bit quicker because they've got less HP than Ephialtes guys. And one thing I actually want to do is have my drones go for the NPC or the battleship, because it'll be nice to just have that taken care of, and I just use my missiles on the small stuff that's here. Oh, this is in close range, so we'll see if we can get a bit of an arc going on, so that when we have been able to close into Charybdis Taranis, we'll be able to go and open up the rest of the room. Let's go down here. So I see that there's two of these extraction nodes over here, and usually I don't like to go for extraction nodes, especially in the beginning of a room, because you don't know, that maybe the next rooms they're going to have a lot of NPCs. It could take a long time, especially in the Gamma sites. It can really happen sometimes that you get those nasty waves that take a long time. Thing is, these were like not too far away, and then also there are two of them, so that felt nice. And then also that this Charybdis Taranis room is not too bad, like the Scylla Taranis as well. Okay, they're a little bit faster than having Ephialtes cruisers, because the cruisers actually do take a bit of time to get through. So now I can now send my drones for, okay, now we're gonna put this here and then just put the Nova, because Nova is best here. In the minus 70%, it's best to have Nova, especially against these guys. If it was Ephialtes cruisers, the sleeper cruisers, it would have been better to go for their Inferno, because these guys have more resistances than Ephialtes. Ephialtes has a very low resist, so just basically best to do the highest raw DPS weaponry, which is the thermal missiles. The optimal damage type is with the explosive, but with Inferno missiles you get more like bonus damage. Depends a little bit on NPC. These guys here will have a bit like it's more worth to go with the Nova missiles in them. Something I'm just wondering is, why have I only got 28 kilometer missile range? I'm just wondering why that's the case. I'm just looking here. I actually claimed a stupid booster. Guys, really remember this. If you're going to do T6 Abyss, always remember to check your boosters, because this is not good. I've got a shield boost penalty because of this, and also missile bonus penalty. I basically got every single penalty you could possibly get in the book here. Because of these daily login rewards. I forget about this. It's just so annoying that when I want to claim my items that I get, sometimes you get some skin or something, or just a habit of claiming everything I've got here in the redeem queue to sort of like keep it locked here. You see I've got like boosters here, and I think they really shouldn't be giving these types of boosters through the login rewards. I think they should be giving synth ones only, the ones that have no risk of side effects. Ooh, 74 million right there. Cataclysmic, that's what we got right here. Pretty spicy considering this is just the first room. Got already 83 million, so it's a lot of nice ISK right there. Okay, let's get a bit closer and be able to use our missiles if we're a bit closer. And I'm surprised we're like, our shield boosting is pretty decent, even though we got that penalty, and it's a bit to do with piloting. I'm always moving, I'm always trying to go in a bit of like an angle towards Charybdis, so Charybdis can't hit us as easily. So it's a lot more favorable in that regard to be able to like have an angle going on. You can reduce a lot of the DPS in that way. Even though you maybe don't have the most amount of tank, it's still a good way to negate DPS. In fact, like many times when I'm in like a passive Gila, like this hybrid Gila, my HP per second is not at all like that high. But since I keep a good enough angular velocity, or like I'm keeping a bit of a big enough angle towards Charybdis Taranis, I actually get through it pretty nicely. Okay, Charybdis Taranis is falling right here. We've just passed the 5-minute mark. Time is good, time is good. We can even flip one of these drones here to one of these Scylla Tyrannuses, and we'll keep it at range at this transfer conduit right here. Okay, we're going 6-minute mark. It's not nice to see the 6-minute mark, because I mean 6 times 3 is 18, 18 is close to 20, which is the max limit we've got here. Alright, spent a bit of time, you know, going through these extraction nodes. Okay, good, good, good. Return the drones. Wreck this Taranis over here. There we go. Keep it range, 500. Alright, drones, do your thing. Majority of our damage is from our drones. And recoil. There we go. Come on, drones, recoil. Jump. It's just exactly 6 minutes. So, I mean, 18 minutes is still lower than 6 minutes, but mean is it cuts it pretty close. So we want to not waste too much time with these stupid extractioners. Oh, that's nice. The Rogue Valkyries are pretty easy. They're not too difficult. Gonna deploy these. Spark grips are probably the worst. Go a little bit on the side. Might go in a bit of an angle so we keep at the missile range. We can keep shooting them. I've had pretty busy days in real life right now. It feels nice to just go and in the free time just relax a bit with EVE Online. Even though it can be a bit tense sometimes in this T6 Abyss, it feels good doing some kind of satisfactory, more innocent stuff, or the more like non-serious stuff in video games. That's something I really like about EVE Online. It's not like it is like a, you know, obviously a dark universe or whatever, but it's just spaceships. It just feels cool. I feel like sometimes like a little kid, just in my spaceship, It's I feel like it's a good way to just sit back and relax. So at least the stuff I usually do. Maybe people are doing hardcore PvP, it's not the case, but I like to just sit back and fly some cool spaceships here, and hopefully not get blown up. Okay, Spark Grip is falling there. Ember Grip now. Ember Grip should be, or Blast Grip in fact. Let's see, what is our resist profile right here? Okay, so Blast Grip is the one we want to take out after Spark Grip, because Spark Grip does EM damage, which is our lowest resist. Then our second lowest resist is Explosive because of the Gamma Sight. After that, we'll want to go for, yeah, so basically Spark Grip, so EM, then after that Explosive one, which is Blast Grip. And we've got it over there, but we've already got the drones on them, so we'll just have our drones work away on this NPC over here. Keep a range. Oh, I thought I was reloading. Shoot one missile there. There we go, open this up. Oh, Valkyrie, no, get back, Valkyrie. They can get eaten alive by these Rogue Valkyries because of how much damage and application they've got. Okay, deploy these drones. We can just go straight through because we've got so much shield boosting. I mean, it is penaltied from that booster, but still, there's not that many left, so it's alright. Oh, that's a big hit. You see that? 2 wrecking shots at the same time. 2 wrecking shots at the same time. That's how crazy these guys are. Blast Grip. Keep it range 500. Shoot the light missiles. I'm zooming out. I don't like to usually zoom out, but I'm just zooming out here just to get a bit of a better idea of my surroundings. I mean, I could obviously zoom like this. I think it's nice to play like this. You can see everything properly, but for a tactical perspective, I'm going to be zooming out a bit here so we can see that we're keeping a decent range, or we're not too far away from our missiles or something like that. You can always see our missiles here, our range here, but still prefer to have a better idea knowing which direction I should pilot in. Okay, this one's yellow box. We should recall now. There we go. We can take the super DPS. They're actually not better to use these ones. These are augmented ones. It's better to use the Tech 2 ones, but they're nice. They have more tank than Tech 2. They do damage, but the thing is they do kinetic as well, so it's not as favorable since explosive is reduced here. Field Weavers. You split these drones on these guys. Actually, we can even use our missiles, to be honest. Use our missiles on these drones. The thing is, these have been beaten up quite badly, these Tech 2 ones over here. Maybe go for these ones. Their shields are recharged, but it's alright now. We've already deployed these 2 drones and this Rogue Valkyries over here. Plop. There we go. Boom. Oh, this guy is taking a bit of a beating. Augmented drones, more tank. Can take a bit of bigger hits. Yep, he got destroyed before he was even able to get my drone's shields down. We're making good time. 9 minutes left, so got plenty of time for this last wave. In fact, we'll probably have a lot of time to take out these, you know, these extraction nodes, that kind of stuff in the next one. I'll go here. It's a long time since I used this in Gila, so I'm going to actually have to clean it. It's important to clean your ship. Or I think so, at least. I know a lot of people like the aesthetic, but I prefer to have my ship sparkly clean. Okay, we'll go to these two nodes over here. Tech 2, and we've got Sentinel. These neuters over here. We'll probably take the upholders actually because they do webifying capabilities. These are like the easiest sleeper waves. They're really easy. No, it's not like the FEAL, full FEALTIS wave. These guys, they're not so many NPCs, so they don't go down pretty quickly. If you compare like the full FEALTIS wave, like double the amount of NPCs as this, so it's so much quicker. Really take out all the yellow boxes. They're just gonna cause us to go slow because they're gonna attack our drones. But also the entanglers and just general webifiers will make everything speed up a bit. So we can go to these extraction nodes in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, this one and this one that's soon to be locked up are the ones who have been causing a bit of trouble for my drones. You see they're taking a bit of damage right here, yellow boxing. And have these guys show no mercy on the people who decide to mess with our drones. Drone abuse is not okay. Not okay at all. Use our missiles. Do not sleep with the missiles. Yeah, it's better to use the Nova ones on these Sentinels. You can just think of it as that usually when you've got high inherent resists on the NPCs, it's better to go with Nova. And if you've got low resists, then it's just better to go with like the most amount of raw DPS because the resist won't play a big of a role in terms of their actual like applied DPS. Deploy these guys now since these guys' shields are down. Split these up a bit and go towards this node over here. Pop this extraction node like that because these missiles take a long time to reload. Okay, great. Otherwise, usually I like to use the missiles to pop these extraction nodes, not using drones like that. We're just going to save a bit of time this way. Always be good to be mindful of time, even if you have like got a lot of time to spare like I got now, because it's good to get good habits. In the Abyss, it's very important to get good habits because you know when you least expect it, you can sometimes have yourself be in a very bad situation that you have very little time, and it's always good to have these good habits so you don't unnecessarily waste time, or it comes very natural to you. Because I mean, this run has been pretty easy. Even with the Kerberos Taranis wave, it's been very like smooth, gone very quickly. It was a good Kerberos Taranis wave, minus 70%. This can be way worse. Can be way worse. So it's always good to have those good habits, just so that when you actually do get bad spawns, you're ready. It's not going to be like, oh, now I have to take it seriously. It's just, oh, you're always taking it seriously, then it's going to usually be a smooth ride. Obviously, I do make mistakes too. Just trying to be as efficient as possible. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being efficient. You also get more ISK power by being more efficient. Destroy these Scylla's over here. They got pretty low HP. You'll see that just one drone on them is enough to destroy them in hardly any time at all. These Watchmen have a bit more HP. Buy adaptive cache over here. Wonder what it's going to have here. I wish I would get one of these like capital mutaplasmids. They give so much ISK. I've only got one ever from T6. You can get them from T6. It seems like a significantly higher chance to get them. Otherwise, you don't usually... It's like a very rare drop to get the capital mutaplasmids. But they do actually give a lot of ISK. Like over 1 billion ISK for one of them. So we got something from that one. Unstable medium. Overall, quite a bit of dank ISK right there. 161 million in just over 15 minutes. Pretty nice ISK, pretty nice ISK. I'm very happy with that right there. Smooth run, quick ISK. I mean, it's obviously you have to have knowledge, you have to have good skills, and you have to have an expensive ship, but it's nice ISK making activity, this T6 Abyss. It's also very satisfying, I find it to be. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.